What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, USPS Twan, where I bring you all the unbiased opinion and information about working for the United States Postal Service. But I'm not even going to waste y'all's time. So I'm going to get into this story about my second day out of on-the-job training for the USPS. So like I told you guys yesterday, I posted a video like earlier today, yesterday. I'm recording the night of, but I might post it tomorrow. But my station that I actually is my home station, they sent me out to a station up the street for me. I've never been out on a route. I just got out of on-the-job training, driving the LLVs, and I was in two-ton training prior to me going out here. So they sent me to another station up the road from my station, and they told me, the morning of that the station needed help while I was, they told me to come into training prior to that. They told me to come into training at 10 o'clock, and then like at 8 o'clock they reached back out to me and told me to go up to that station at 9 o'clock. So anyway, I showed up at 9 o'clock and, just got to work with them. So I was in, the Georgetown station, which is up the road from where I'm at. And I came back in today. The supervisor at my station reached out to me, told me to come in today at 11 o'clock. So I assumed I would be resuming the two-ton training, which is what happened at first. So anyway, I get into the station. I go to I meet with the guy that I'm training in the two-ton with. We start doing the routes like we did a few days ago, back on a Friday when we went out the first time for the two-ton training. So I got to do a little more hands-on with that. I drove the vehicle a little bit, so we were out there for a few hours, and between that, the pickups and the deliveries that we had to do, we come back to the station to drop some stuff off. So when we came back to the station, the supervisor, the CCA supervisor surprised me, with the information that I'm going, let me take a few steps back. He didn't surprise me with it. So I already had, I was already kind of in tune to what was going on, because when I came in that morning, he kind of, told me, first he told me he was just going to give me more hours, and he kind of, segued and played into telling me that, oh, well, we need clerks, so we're going to have you also come in. We're going to start having you come in around 12, and he said 4 to 5 days a week. The guy has an accent, so, I was kind of, I kind of wasn't following him at first, but then I caught on real quick. I was like, so he told me I'm gonna be coming in like 4 or 5 days a week doing some clerical work, doing the PSC work basically. And somebody actually told me to cut a video about the PSC work, so I'm gonna let you guys know about how that goes, because it turned out that I'm gonna be helping out with the clerk work. I'm the newest guy in the office, and when it comes to the USPS, some people will tell you like, wherever they need you, they probably gonna put you. The guy told me probably if I'm not really trying to do it, because I got on this job so I wouldn't be, inside of an office. I could get out. That's why I applied for the CCA, the city carrier assistant position, so I could be out. I only spend an hour or two in the office at most, and then I go out on the route and I'm out there by myself. And I can, that's just mentally appeasing to me. So that's what I wanted to do, but I came in today and the guy told me that I'm gonna be out there helping the clerks now, so they're gonna be calling me in at different times. So it's like my schedule is just jumping. I come in at 7:30 sometimes, I come in at 10 sometimes, 11 sometimes, and then I come in, he's telling me I'm gonna be coming in at 12. And I just had to, at first I wasn't feeling it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not feeling it at all, because like I said, I'm not trying to be in there being micromanaged. I wanna be out on the route where I can, just be in my own vibe, be in my own zone, and not have to, be around too many people all day, except the people that are gonna be out there on the routes. I like to mix and mingle. I like to be out in the open air, in the climates or whatever's going on. I'm not really trying to be in the office all day. It feels too institutional to me. So anyway, he told me I'm gonna be out there. So when I came back to the office after the first half of the two-ton training, the supervisor, she's actually a supervisor in training, which is a position you can get, I'll tell more about that in another video, but the supervisor in training told me, well, you're not gonna go back out with him, I'm gonna show you how to, do this clerical work basically. You're gonna help me out here, because there's another trainer in, manager in training, which is another lady who, the reason I really didn't want to do it is not only because I didn't, want to be in the office, but there was a supervisor in there who's clearly on a power trip, or she's not even a supervisor yet, she's a supervisor in training, but she, like, is clearly on a power trip. Like, I heard her cussing, talking about some customer who had put in a Ford or something like that, some stuff that wasn't, enough to be dramatic about. She was out there cussing, calling them, calling the customer all out of her name and all this and that, talking about how she a manager and she shouldn't be dealing with this type stuff. And then, she had the guy who was training me on the 2-ton train me on some stuff that was her job, and that's what he told me. He was like, I don't know why she trying to have me train you on this, because this is not, it's not even the clerk's job. It's what she's supposed to do, or a clerk. He did say or a clerk. But anyway, so she, started trying to mold and, do her thing there. But because she had been talking about she needed workers as a clerk. So anyway, they finally brought it on me today. Told me they need clerks. So it seems like, they didn't really need a CCA at this office. They needed a clerk. But, we're going to be, I guess I'm going to be doing a mixture of things. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be right now. At this point, the USPS, like, it's every day is something different. You just have to, be able to roll with the punches. Like I said, I didn't feel like, this isn't really what I want to do. I feel like, that I already know what type of energy the girl's gonna be on. I feel, I don't want to prejudge it, but like I said, I've already experienced how she kind of dealt with the situation with the customer, and and see how she is. But the customer wasn't there in her face, so I don't know. What I'm saying? Sometimes she's cool, like she tries to be cool and tries to talk to you about the stuff that I don't like to like feed into that negative energy like that. So when she talks to me, I just give her yeah, oh yeah answers like that. I don't really, feed into it or like, give anything to feed off of, so I can kill the conversation quickly. But anyway, I kind of feel what it's gonna be on. But anyway, like I say, what I'm saying? First off, I'm trying to bring y'all the information. I'm trying to tell y'all how it is with the USPS. So, I'm not gonna, fold at any point in this. And I'm gonna get out there and get to see if I'm gonna get to drive. If I can drive and do that, what I'm saying? I guess sometimes I won't mind helping, but like I said, the guy that I was training with told me, if I'm really not feeling it, talk to the union steward, and he can probably get me out of that situation, because that's not what I signed up for. That's not my job description. But the USPS is gonna put you in positions that you didn't sign up for, and they're gonna expect you to get out there and do it. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna do it. It's nothing, I'm saying, as long as I can stay active and keep moving, because that's what I like to do. I like time flies by when I'm actually active, not sitting around, not inside of an office or a cubicle, anything like that. So anyway, we're gonna see if I'm gonna be able to get out there and get out on the routes, or if they're gonna try to make me do this clerical work. But I did learn a lot during, working with the clerk, and it made me, feel a lot better about it, actually, because the person that I did work with, the supervisor I told you about, not the one that went off on a customer or whatever, but it's the other supervisor in training. She's a real cool lady, like, I'm saying, real respectable. She got out there and was anything she was telling me to do, I'm saying, I was kind of like, you don't even have to do all this work. Like, she started just, everything she asked me to do, she would, she was just real nice about it. She was pitching parcels and doing everything that she asked me to do. But I told her, like, you don't have to do this, I'm saying, I got it. But she, basically, she trained me on how to, like, separate the packages that are going out. I'm saying, they have packages that people bring to the front desk. We're right behind the front desk in the post office. And then they have the blue box in another section where people can come in and just drop packages inside of that box. I know you guys have been to the post office, so you can kind of imagine what I'm talking about. And then sometimes we have customers who pull up who have businesses or whatever, and they bring packages in, like if they're selling for eBay, if they have their online store or whatever, they'll bring packages in. Like one lady brought in, I couldn't tell you how many packages she brought in, but the supervisor and trainer told me that her daughter creates bands for Apple Watch or something like that. She designs bands for Apple Watch, and like her business is going up. But anyway, people bring packages like that in, and so you have to sort all of that out. You have to put it in either the first class, the priority, or like the medium mail, or the standard ground mail package, and then you like get it all ready, sort it back out, get it ready to deliver to the truck. Then they bring in the DHL packages, and you have to scan certain bags and do all this. And then the 2-ton comes back with all the packages that he picked up from the routes that that I'm supposed to be out there helping to pick up. But anyway, he brought those back, so we just sort everything out into these, what they call them, are gaylords. They're little cages, big, not little, but big cages, pretty tall, that stand up. and that you know, just throw packages in so you can get them ready for the 18-wheeler or the semis to come and people to pick them up and, you know, take them out. You know, it's just how the USPS, you know, processes the mail and gets to that. It's like, it's an intricate process, really. But anyway, so that's what I did today. You know, tomorrow I'm supposed to be coming back in at 11 for the rest of the 2-ton training. Like, this 2-ton training has been spread out. I've been doing so many things in between, like going out on my own route, learning how to, you know, learning how to be a clerk, learning how to, you know, sort parcels, learning how to go find the letters and sort all the letters from the media mail and the stamp mail and all that. You know, once you get into the USPS, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, they really just, you know, I guess I'm a flex employee. I don't know what you want to call it right now. You know, I've got out on one route and, you know, it was really being thrown to the wolves. I thought I was going to get to go get out on another route today and redeem myself, or get out on half one or something. But it is what it is. Anyway, so I'm, you know, basically I'm about to learn the whole USPS process. So I'm, you know, I know I titled a lot of my videos USPS careers. This is all about all the careers. I'm about to be able to tell y'all about all of them because they're going to have me learn them. And it is what it is. I'll go ahead and do that, you know, and invest into the things I was doing before this, you know, just in case things don't go too well. So, you know, like I said, I'm going to give y'all the unbiased truth. You know, I'm going to tell you exactly how my experience is going, how my journey is going. You know, I'm not even sure if this job is for me, but I'm gonna let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see from my experience if it's for you or not. I'm gonna, you know, give you the real, you know, as long as I'm here. You know, I plan to be here for a while, but for real, you know, I don't know everything, you know, nothing is destined. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm trying to keep this video short. I'm actually tired, about to go to sleep. You know, I'm just rambling right now. I just wanted to let y'all know about the second day out of on-the-job training and how the experience is really going. Like I said, they're gonna throw y'all to the wolves. You're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna be put wherever you're needed, especially if you're in a small town. And I think that's what's going on here. They don't have enough employees for anything. And I'm in a small town, like the town down the street or the city down the street. You know, the CCAs down there are actually getting, you know, CCA routes and all that, but you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be for you. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm about to go to sleep. You can already see it in my eyes. Y'all have a good night.